So I saw these on my Instagram the other day, and I thought they were kind of stupid and kind of ugly. I was like, man, these are some dumb boots. And then, you know, I couldn't stop thinking about them. All right, so let me set this for you. A few days ago, I was scrolling on my Instagram, and then I saw this post by Canoe Club, this great little menswear store here in town that y'all should definitely check out. And they posted a photo of a pair of these boots, and when I saw them, I was like, man, these are hilarious. These are dumb. There's no way I'd ever want to buy these. So I sent it to my friends, and I was like, y'all, check out these boots. And then as the days went by, I realized I just couldn't get them out of my head at all. Then over the weekend after a hike, I went down to Canoe Club. We were in the area, why not? And we saw these in store. You know, I picked them up, I looked at them a little, and then I even put them back down, right? Because these are silly, right? So I started looking at a pair of Onitsuka Tiger, something more normal. And then when I was asking the people at the store, like, hey, can you get my size? It was like, well, why don't you let me try those on as well? And, you know, there's this thing with fashion that sometimes when you put something on, it just clicks. It just feels right. And you know, I didn't even try on the pair of Onitsukas that I asked to try on in the first place. So here we are. These are my Doc Martens church boots in a Jersey cow print. And these weird boots are the first pair of Doc Martens I've ever owned. Because why would I get a normal kind? So later in this video, I'll go over some outfits and ways I'd actually style these boots. Because, you know, when I tried them on, I found out that they were kind of surprisingly versatile. And I really do intend on getting a lot of good wear out of these boots. But first, we'll talk about construction a little bit, because that's definitely what's really strange about these Docs. So our friend Dr. Martin on this little handy-dandy card that they attach to the boots calls this a hair on leather. As you can probably guess, just means it's leather with the hair of the cow, I suppose, still left on it. The thing that is interesting about this pair in particular is that they do specify that it is printed on. I'm not entirely too sure what that means, but if I had to wager a guess, they probably, well, it's a cow and that's an organic living thing. That's probably a little bit different. So they probably take the leather, they take the hair on, then color correct it, if you will, to get this white base with the brown splotches and make it look like the Jersey cow that you imagine in your head. I suppose I prefer this over to the usual coated plastic layer that Doc Martens traditionally use. This is much less likely to crack over time, though I don't really know what it'll actually look like in, a year. The only real care instruction that's also on this little tag is to clean, brush gently with a soft hairbrush only. And that's the best I got. In other regular, more Doc Martens-y normal things, this is just a pair of their church boots, their monkey boots. They call them both church boots and monkey boots. I don't know what the difference is. You'll still see that these have the yellow stitching, the yellow Goodyear welt with the heat-sealed sole. It still has the air pockets on the bottom. They are surprisingly comfortable right out of the box. I'd feel good walking around in these, which is different from other boots I've had, like those Red Wings that gave me gnarly blisters day one. But, besides the loudness of it all, it's still just a regular pair of Doc Martens. And, because these boots are kind of weird, you definitely have to think a little bit more about how you wear them. So I figured it would be useful, now that I have these in hand, to do 5 ways that I'd wear these boots. So let's dive into that. The first is a nice, simple look with a pair of black jeans and a white t-shirt. You'll see it as a theme here that I try to keep the rest of the outfit as neutral or complementary as possible. Really need to let the boots have the spotlight. The second look is pairing a dark wash pair of jeans and this wool overshirt that I feel goes well with the tan spots on the boots. This one's a little less focused on the boots themselves, but still let them work in a more casual kind of outfit. Going back to black, the third look is tried and true. All black with these linen pants that are especially great now in the summer, with a black t-shirt tucked into them. I like that the rest of the outfit tones down everything, and can even let the boots slide under the radar at the first look. The fourth and fifth looks have some similarities, as they both use this pair of cropped white herringbone pants. The crop length hits right at the top of the boots, ensuring that they aren't going to be lost under a pant leg. This one uses a black shirt and a denim jacket to keep it pretty low-key up top. While the fifth look definitely is a little bit more of a statement, with its all-white setup and this short coat. It really lets all the color come from the boots themselves. I feel like this is what I would wear to an opening of an art gallery or something. That or a Backstreet Boys meets ranch costume party. Alright, well these are my first impressions, I suppose, of these, cow print Doc Martens. Not really much of a statement boot kind of guy, statement clothing kind of guy, or really even a Doc Marten person. But these boots, man, they're just, they're something special. And, if you are someone who's opening an art gallery and you want me to be a part of it, I already got an outfit picked out, and I'll be there. So until the next one.